Hey RATBAGGERS, it's Jade, going today over the brand new trailer from Under a Rock. While I'm excited for Grounded 2, of course, this is still something going to be on my radar eventually when it releases. And the devs have revealed what a lot of people have been looking forward to, actual gameplay showing combat. And I can't lie, I'm so relieved. I've been supporting and loving the look of this game, the vibrancy, the feel. It's going to be an open world survival experience set in tropical paradise for up to 10 players as you build amazing little bases, beach huts, tiki villages and more. But after a lot of previews, I was kind of suspicious about whether or not the combat and movement was really going to match everything else, and relieved to say it looks absolutely fantastic. The combat looks fast, it looks fluid, it looks like the enemies have a variety of different abilities and basically functions, with a nice mix and again variety in terms of who you're facing. The big idea is that these tropical islands, you can go and tame creatures to use as mounts, but you'll be fighting against all sorts of wildlife and these Neanderthals. And Neanderthals, the actual choice and mount of them is really looking good. Seems to be a focus on melee and range combat with the latest trailer that's just been showcased on IGN. And yep, I've been hyping this up, absolutely looking forward to it. I've been talking to a lot to the devs. I'm hopeful in the future we'll get some news about a release, but I'm still predicting it probably won't be until next year now. I hope I'm wrong on that, but yeah, we'll wait and see. It's coming to PC, but also to Xbox and PlayStation, although we still don't know if that's going to be all at the same time. You can build your bases absolutely anywhere in some of the caves that you can explore, as well as all over the island, which will have different types of biomes and seasons. Full character customization and by looks of it a good choice in weapons and armors as well incoming. I did a recent vote and people chose to see building gameplay, which kinda sucked for me since we'd already seen a bit of that, especially with some of the dev blogs and screenshots they'd shown off. So seeing combat like this, the moves, the variety, honestly, it looks so good. Bit of a random one to have the trailer showcased by IGN unless there's a big more announcement, but I'm not going to grumble. I think maybe I might be able to get hold of some extra footage potentially in the future, maybe some extra screenshots, and definitely do a more of a deep dive. The world looks amazing, pretty vibrant, the amount of resources that are popping from killing these creatures, including these Neanderthals, and yeah, just the sheer amount of different style ones we've got. I expected them to be quite big, but some of them are a little small and quick moving, and some of the weapons look a bit crazy and fun as well, like this purple hammer. There's lots of perfect parrying, lots of dodging and moving around, utilising your shields. There's real nice visual feedback, and the effects look pretty good too. We got a hit from these two little sisters here, and you can see the damage numbers popping up. Some people hate that, so I'm hoping they'll have an option to turn it off and on. But yeah, it just looks really good. Being attacked by a whole pack of dodos, I'm down for this. There really isn't too many games that I get that overhyped about potentially taking the place of Grounded or Valheim as my favourite survival games to play. But even more so now I've seen some actual gameplay of showing the combat. Under the Rock is really looking like the real deal. I really dig the art style, it's got that Pixar aesthetic to it, and they can nail that kind of crafting loop of gathering certain resources, some really rare or hard to find, to make really advanced gear. I think this game's going to be a winner, especially with the cute little mounts that you'll be able to ride and eventually tame, and hopefully some just be useful even if you can't ride them. It's got grapple hook mechanics, you can swim underwater and a whole bunch more, and of course the obligatory by now wing glider. Some sort of teleportals as well to maybe the other places, or maybe taking us into dungeon areas. Nice choice in weapons as well. If we slow it down a little bit to look at this, with us using some sort of bone beak, maybe machete, then moving on to a big spear, and these giant crabs look like they're going to be pretty hard to beat. And even the cuter creatures look like they might be a bit deadly at times, as we can see a double-headed axe being used. Not too much on show in terms of dual wielding, but definitely some ranged items going on with typical bow and arrows. But really like the effects that were going on there with the enemy pretty much Neanderthal spinning around. And spears looks like you'll be crafting a lot of throwing ones at least to be able to utilise. And again, mentioning that pink weapon, the big club, it looks really derpy. I don't know about using maybe the Neanderthals one, that looks a bit too big. But yeah, hoping we get a look at two-handed weapons in the future. Then we've got this hammer with more spikes in it as well. Looking like we're going to get XP from killing enemies and creatures. And then this real good, pretty much dash attack with just a spear that you'll keep on you, as well as the roll. So yeah, honestly, really, really good stuff. I've done a bunch of videos on this already. So yeah, as soon as I hopefully get a little bit more footage, I'm going to do a deep dive breakdown of the combat and a lot more. So maybe a bit of way away, hopefully we'll get even more news at Gamescom this year if anything's happening with Under a Rock, like a release. Until then, enjoy the full trailer and I'll see you ratbags for more soon.